There we go. Good evening, morning, and gentle ladies. We are about to continue with our oxygen not included. Hopefully, we can get ourselves Tungsten volcano up and running. It's a plan. It's a thing that may happen. Let's get right in there and see what's going on. Right, this is where we left it. Oh, that's a bit quiet for me. Let's turn that up a bit. Ah, that's better. I can hear it now. Boom, we got a teeny tiny little blob of resin liquid here so that we can pump this into a vacuum. See how it's going. Shouldn't take very long. In the meantime, we've got diamond being sent over. We should have plenty of steel. And we're going to borrow the cooling loop. We're going to switch it off for a minute. That's risky business. But we're going to borrow this pipe to send down some water. To fill our... yeah, I think that's the easiest, quickest way of doing it. I don't want to build another pipe, so I'll just borrow this one that's coming down from up there. There's some little drops of resin getting into the system again. Wow, crikey. Well, here's our intrepid Ellie, the adventurer. It wouldn't take... yeah, it would. We've got to kind of get past all of this. Oh. We could... yeah, maybe stopping the cooling loop would be a bad plan. I don't know. So, what we could do is run up here. There, let's say. To there. And up to there. And then, boom! Ha-ha! You're in. Ugh. Right, so we don't need to make things out of obsidian, thank you very much. We'll just drop a couple of these around. And another one there. And we can send water down as much as we like. Willy-nilly. That's because that's a great word to say. Willy-nilly. Big of a knee. Right, let's that's off. I had to turn the fan off. It's so goddamn loud, but gosh. If I start to melt, then I'll have to turn it back on and see if it's too noisy to stream with. Sedimentary rock. Why are we making that? Good pipage. Out of sedimentary rock. Make it out of igneous rock. That's right. We got plenty of that lying around. Get some more here too. And yeah, I'm thinking of making this like the liquid tank area. Doesn't mean we got to get this polluted out of here. I was trying to keep this abyssalite intact. How the heck are we going to get that into here if we keep that intact? Oh, well, okay, that's a problem for another day. How far has this got to go? I wish I'd put that one further over. Hey, Stomp! Beginning of a stream. Good job. Good timing. Crikey. Crikey. How are you today, Mr. Stomp? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. Let's get just a generic tile. We can get that bit of obsidian back in case we need it. Right, liquid pipage. We've done this. This is just dripping to here. It was going to drip on the volcano, but no. I think I've built this a bit low, but I wanted to keep this chamber like 3 high so we could use the temp shift plates in it. Let's pop on with a couple of temp shift plates. We're going to put one there, but I'm not going to do that now. Then going to do one there and one there. Yeah, that's changing to clay again. Oh, I don't want clay. Oh, proper decent stuffs. You know? Stuff dropping in now. There's diamond falling in. Use blueprint. You could have done with a bit of... No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. 400 kilograms of diamond there. Oh, storm came in. Yeah, we had a bit of a storm. I kind of slept through it, I think. Mostly. Yeah, it's alright. Only a storm. It is. We have a access point. Take your suit off. Put your suit back on again. Only while she's doing gross jobs. Once all this is all cleaned out, she won't need a suit. Yeah. Yeah, there is abyssalite and stuff there that I don't want there. She always comes out to go and dance by the mini pot, and then by the time she's got out of here, she's got to go to bed. That was a pointless exercise, wasn't it? Well, eventually she won't need to live in the rocket. We'll have little rooms and stuff in here for her. We can make this one quite small, a bit like this, and then just pump the hydrogen over here. But we do need a liquid for that. And there is a liquid port on the payload opener. Port output there, and on the interplanetary launcher there's a liquid port input. I'm considering we could send a liquid over, because she can come in here, she can ladder up here. Yeah, okay, these gases are going to just mix together again, but that's fine. The pump will just pump it back in here once we get it going. This will be, well, it's dormant anyway, but it'll be kind of blocked at any point, so we could put a pitcher bottle emptier there and put some liquid here. If we could kind of send some over, I'm presuming it would come out in little bottles, would it? Actually, no, if that's a liquid output port, we'd have to put a dripper somewhere and drip it into something and then mop it up or whatever. Bring the bottles in, or run a pipe all the way there, which seems very extravagant. So yeah. Deconstruct that when we get in there. But that is a thought process. I mean, we could send something over. Let's just check this. Nip that off, because I don't want to send any water. No, I'm not ready for it. How are we diddling in here? Oh yeah, excellent. That's getting done. This is still dormant, so I'd like to get it analysed while it's still dormant. Means we can deconstruct that. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your service. You are now no longer required. Oh, that's not deconstruct, that's cancel. Boom. Now, we need in here to sweep out the tungsten and the iso resin. We need a second liquid vent in here where we can drip the iso resin, or the liquid resin in. And where are we going to put that? Because that's got to stay there, because it's got to be able to reach right to the end of here. Otherwise we're going to have tungsten that we can't reach. We need another bottle emptier. If that's the one for this, then I guess we ought to put one there, shouldn't we? And that'll be the iso resin one. Yeah, I guess so. We made of steel because we don't want inferior materials in here, do we? But we use a bit of obsidian. Come out of there. That'll be perfect. Have we got enough diamond to make another one yet? No, only 722 has come through so far. Where's the rest of it? Something's being opened right now. So, you'd have to make a dripper. Would this evaporate into... no, that's down here, wouldn't it? Where can we do? could bring that out here. Crap. Yeah, where we put it? I'm just thinking of making sort of like just a area just here, like sort of that, and then putting a liquid. Whoa, kablooey! He crash landed, didn't he? I like the way it opens it like a tin of beans. $10 kilos. Yeah, I think we ought to pop back to there, and I thought it had already done most of the diamond, but yeah. Oh no, it is on 100. Yeah, they must have already been in flight. In situ. Is there any left in here? Got any in it? No, it shouldn't have. How about in here? Nope. Right. Ah, that's what I was going to do there. I was going to move. Sweeper. Back one. Then get rid of this sweeper. I was a little bit nervous about dropping a door right next to this liquid, because then I'll give it a temperature. No. We don't want to give it a temperature. Already got a temperature. We don't want to give it another temperature. Right, this is a hell of a mess, isn't it? Crikey. What's going on here? Did we send any steel over yet? 150 kilos. How much is in one of these things? Because as soon as I built it out of lead, it started dying, didn't it? Right, see that this is now reaching here. As soon as it goes any further than that, that'll yeah, but I don't think it is. I think the vast majority of it is dripping in here. Look how this water level's rising. Ah, that's going to be a problem. If I go power. Please don't get shot, will you? No, we can do it this way instead. Go up. That would tidy that bit up. Then we could get rid of this altogether. Block this in so that all the liquid goes that way for now. Because if this overflows, you know, nice that it's touching those now because it's actually helping them to lose. But if that gets too much, it's going to end up not working. They'll end up stopping. We'll have to pump water out before we can get it to work again. Be a pain in the backside. But if we can join this wire here, we can delete this here and put a tile there. And then all the liquid that produces will just disappear into space and be forgotten about. So we need to automate this somehow. We do need a dot there, but I want to put a door there. Instead of operating this conveyor meter with one of these cycle sensors, we could operate a door with it. Means we'll want to take that up there somewhere. Move that down to there. Yeah. Get the conveyor meter. Back to Grosselin. Right. We were trying to figure out if we sent a liquid over. It's got to be a liquid that can take the heat. This, because this comes out at 500 degrees. Yeah, so when it's erupting, it's 500 degrees. By the time it's pumped into here, it's gone down to about 200 or something. But we want this to be like super high pressure environment. Like, yeah. How much, right, we need to get some water flowing. Let's do that first. A bit of water in there. Boom. Excellent. You know, overwrite that pipe just because she's got nothing else to do. Right, is that true? You've literally got nothing else to do at this point. We could actually send you back, but I think I'm going to build a couple of ladders there. I'm going to build a plumbing. Liquid vent. Just there. Bit of insulted pipe. coming out here. And like that. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to have to let her out, though, to do her work. Yes, she is allowed out. Oh, I didn't know. I'd forgotten to change that. All the bleeding oxalite in here. There's oxalite here that can get swept up. Set that to sweep only, so she can chuck as much oxalite in there as she can. Ah, I've forgotten to do it in the rocket, haven't I? Yeah, I've got to sweep that in the rocket. That block of oxalite, 20 tons of it, sweep. So, she can carry on and do stuff and things. Are we still making iron? Wait. Insufficient resources, waiting for materials. What's in there? How much iron have we got? Have we run out of iron now? We got 20 tons of steel. No, 34 tons of steel. That's nuts. That is nice steel. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be sending over some more so we can make some more diamonds. Got to send over some more uraniums. But we've completed all the research, so we don't need uranium stored in here anymore. That's all, so we can just put our storage bin, uranium all down here. There you go. Someone build that, and we'll put uranium in there. That's all done. How much coolant have we got? We'll make some more coolant. Keep cracking on that every now and again. Come back here and I go, yeah, let's make some more coolant. Super coolant for the win. We still pumping water into these plants? It appears so. Yeah. It doesn't like it when I switch the water overlay on. It's like, crikey. What are you doing, mate? Might be a bit cold now. Yeah, it's gone a little bit low. Just bump that by a couple of degrees. There we go. Raised it a little. These are dormant, that's why. Fred and George need to get working. Come on. Right. Awesome sauce. Oh, and this has melted again. When this erupted, it melted that. Fair enough. Is 110 degrees. Yeah. Shows the power of supercoolant, doesn't it? Crikey. And this thing still can't keep up. One full volcano still can't feed these two. I mean, these should be full of... I'm wondering if the dupes are running in and taking it, you know. There's probably a storage somewhere. If I sat here and watched it for long enough, some dupe will run in and steal their... That doesn't make sense, how one large volcano could not possibly feed two ranches. I don't know. Coming out nice and chill now, 20 degrees. That's perfect for the base. I go to automation. Actually, let's just go to there and... Yeah, I snipped it off. So yeah. It all goes down to these two now. Captain, we have a problem. We're making too much crude oil. Crikey, we are. We're going to need a bigger tank. Back over to here. I want to see what's going on. Right, so when that activates, if the door just closes, it will carry on and feed what it's got, and it won't drop it. Which is good, because I'd rather it didn't just drop whatever it had. I'd rather whatever was in here getting frozen. Well, allegedly frozen. Some of it's refrigerated. I'd rather it was frozen, but it's not. It's saying refrigerated. I'm not sure. Anyway, right. Tempted to put a temp shift plate right there. We'll think about it. If that keeps saying refrigerated all the time. I mean, the ones at the bottom are deep freeze. No, so let's see if this is going to work how I imagine it. We'll have the airlock door right there. We'll have that telling it when it can open and close. Green signal is going to be open, I think, isn't it? Yeah. The sweeper can see through that type of door. Can you please hurry up and build that? Oh, there's more stuff being fired into space. Awesome sauce. Ah, all automatic. Lovely. And that's not even running. Ah, alright. Once you get this one done, I can destroy this wire and brick it up so that when that does run, it all drips out into space. No more of it comes down here. More bog jelly for the freezer. Oh. More bog jelly for the freezer. Oh, it's nice. I like this. This is awesome. And what we'll have it do then, I guess, we will use this one. And we'll say, like, yeah, once a day you're allowed to sweep bog jelly up. And then for however long, we'll decide however long it's got to be. We'll set it over there a bit more. And then this will just operate this door to block its view. So we'll do, I don't know, similar thing. Yeah, if we set it to 30% of the day, like this one is, just copy settings for now to that one. They're both going to trigger pretty much the same time. But I'd rather the door closed fractionally earlier. We'll figure all that out later. That'll be fine-tuning and stuff like that. Nice. Back to Grosselin. She still hasn't built any of this. She must be busy doing highly important cleaning tasks or something. I don't know. Right. And just to bust through here to get all this out. I think it's going to just be the easiest way. Oh, crikey. I think that'll be enough. We do need quite a lot of water, though. It's got to absorb the heat from this volcano when it erupts. Yeah, is that too much? Have I gone and left it too long? That's a lot, isn't it? Volcano's over pressure at, I think it's 150. And this is going to be a three high room, so you've got to divide that by 3, basically. If that's 300 kilos, that'd be 100 per tile. That's a lot. Not quite that high, so it's a bit less than that. Good. But I think that'll do. I think we'll stop there. We can add more. We'll leave the pipe in situ. This will be our resin dropper pipe. That also means now we need an aqua tuner in here. So we need automation. We need plumbing. We need a liquid pipe thermosensor. And we need an aqua tuner itself. Oh, I was going to send over some... Before I build that, I was going to send over some more thermium. How much do you need for an aqua tuner? I think they're expensive, ain't they? 1,200 kilos. Holy crikey. Okay. So let's set this process in motion. We'll have to come back to Lavini, because this is where the thermium, home of thermium. We'll need 1,200 for that, plus a few other bits and bobs. So let's make it. Let's go. No, not the Muppet. This one. Let's make it. Yeah, let's make 2,000. No, that's 1,000. Can't count, can you? 2,000. And it is a rare resource, I believe. No, that's niobium. The refined is manufactured thermium. Oh, that's an expensive send. My word. Yeah, we took some with us. How are we doing? We're about to open the Thingamid of Doom anyway. The Jaws. The jaws of doom are about to open. Uh-oh, crap. Didn't want to do that yet. I wanted somebody to fill it first. Errands? Is anyone on the way? No pending deliveries. What did I do? Probably not on sweep. No. No pending deliveries. So I click it. Where is it? Definitely set to thermium. On a 9. Low priority. Meal's got low. No pending. So we need to find out what's happened to our thermium. Where are you, thermium? All in here. Oh, that's why, because that's a higher priority. Let's lower that. Hey, where's all my thermiums gone? Right, now we can fire thermiums across. Right, what we're going to do, I think, is we got to send some... Yeah, we've got to send a fair amount, actually, of... that already off. Yeah, those two are off. We'll check that later. We've got to send some... Now, what's it classed as? I never bloody find it. Uranium ore. Errands. Are there any errands for that? Not allowed by schedule, but that does mean there are errands. So we need to send that over there. And that will get swept into here, which is on an 8. Oh, did you just move that into there? Gaining iron. Which one did I click on? I can't remember. Yeah, uranium ore. So that needs to be high. This one needs to be higher. So, yeah, hopefully they'll get on that in the morning. We need that sent over. We can carry on making diamonds very slowly. Very, very slowly. Super slow. But what I'm thinking of doing is if we can start a reactor over there, we can use the nuclear waste, the fallout, the waste product, to make a to make ourselves a nice launcher system, because we don't have any satellites that are giving off huge amounts of radiation, do we? Not on the main base. Now let's see if anyone can a bit of stuff in there for us. I think he keeps going to get this water one bottle at a time. Tiny amounts, tiny amounts. We set that now to that's set to diamond, but we want it set to bog jelly, don't we? So edible bog jelly. Right. So theoretically, we don't need to control the sweeper. We just need to control this door. You know, if the sweeper can't see the bog jelly, it can't sweep it. Right. So we could just get that automation wire there and deconstruct it. Sweeper can't do jack. He can't take it because he can't see it until that door opens, which is controlled by this. We don't need to double up. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you thought of that. That's genius. Okay. Work of genius. Okay. We've done that. I need to deconstruct this wire pretty damn fast and brick that up. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Great elf warrior is called. Elf sword too. There we go. There's materials dropping and things happening, and Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh, that's right. Just stand there and get yourself shot by laser beams of doom. You know, you don't have a death wish, do you, George? You get 50 red bolts up your jacksie, you're gonna know about it. All right, pal. Right, so I'll build a tile there, and hopefully this will just all, evaporate out into space. Any luck? We might have to make it drop because I'm seeing this weird sort of pattern here. Don't like that. We may have to make it drop down into this area of vacuum of space. Might be because there's different liquids there. No, it's all polluted water all the way along. Oh well, we'll see if it works. It might overheat or something, but we'll see. Buzz up here because that's what we do. Right. Power wise, that's now connected, but they're not doing anything because they're not set up right. They've got to be set to meteor showers. Meteor showers. There's no automation wire because we're still using that one down there. We don't want to be using him anymore. Smells bad anyway. So we're going to be using... hang on. Let's set this one up. Come out to there. We can go straight through these two. Yeah. For now, we can go straight through them. If we change what we want them to detect, we have to send it separately. Send it on one of those ribbon wires. Look. Would work. Right. Excellent. I like it. Next time that kicks in, hopefully all the liquid will get chunked out into space. I will... oh, crikey. Look at all this. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, we filled the pipe. Okay. Peace pipe. We never connected a gas to that in case we ever wanted to send gases. Sending in a liquid seems very appealing, but what liquid could we send? We've only got the same liquids as he's got. Which is why I want to send a decent amount of... yeah, they're not going to do it, are they? Just not an important enough job. Oh, no pending deliveries. Oh, crap. We might have to come in here and harvest some. Yeah. I don't mind harvesting this area. This is our, our area to mess around with. What we want to do. Right, they can dig some out then. Take that with them. We could also be making clay here as well if we wanted. Kind of a waste. What you doing, Ellie? Oh, you're carrying oxalite, aren't you? Yeah, that'll take you a while. That will take you a while. Now, how much diamond did we end up with? Yeah, we got enough to do another 2 tiles, right? One there. One there, right next to the aqua tuner. Thermium-wise, we've only got 230 kilos. But if we go to... yeah, have we got thermium here now? Has it sent some over yet? No, probably not. Ah, no, I know why not. It'll still be in that box, won't it? If they filled the box. It'll be sat in here. Drop the thermium in. Then you can start sending it next door. Excellent. Finally. Right, good. Things are happening. Wrong rocket. That's all going swimmingly. Going to run out of fertilizer at some point because I've never done it. Wow. You've sent it all? Holy crap. Maybe 30%. It's only done it in that teeny tiny patch of the day. Let's make that a lot smaller. 4%, 5%. Yeah, okay. Crikey. Got a lot in there, and it's all been fired over by the look of it. There's still a bit of diamond in here to get rid of. Let's set that to 50 kilos. Oh, crap. It's firing off. Hopefully it sent the diamonds because we need those. Right. Okay, let's go back to Grosselin. We got some more diamond coming over, so we should be good on this front. We want 800 kilos there. We want another 800 kilos there. Then we want our aqua tuna. Can we make the rest of the aqua tuna setup? How about they swap the aqua tuna over when we get there? It might be easier to put the aqua tuna in so I can actually see what I'm doing, you know. Not a sweepy duck, you muppet breath. Oh, aqua tuna, there we go. We'll put an aqua tuna in out of steel. And how are we going to do this? Do we want the input or the output? On the left. You normally take its temperature just before it goes in, right? I know some people run their pipes all the way through the rooms, the hot rooms and stuff. I don't like to do that. I like the cooled liquid to leave as soon as possible. I'd rather kind of put the aqua tuna here with the output pipe on the left, like that. So then check its temperature as it goes into the aqua tuna. So making it out of steel, but I'm going to go, it'd probably be fine still. But we have this liquid pipe thermosensor. We should be able to make that out of thermium. And then we'll make some automation wireage. That doesn't need to be thermium. Probably. Who knows? I don't know. Right, and then liquid will go in. We'll make this pipe out of obsidian. Go into there. That will come out of there. And that will come out and over there. And then we'll have a bridge. And we've run out of obsidian at this point. Well, we have got ceramics here. Excellent. That'll do there. That'll do nicely. Do we have any more way of getting any more? No, we don't have any way of getting any more. Unless there's a bit around here somewhere. Any obsidian? That's neutronium. We can't dig that. We might be able to one day. Who knows? There's polluted dirt here that I don't like it sitting there off-gassing. I suppose it's helping to give it some kind of reason to be cool. What's wrong with you? Waiting. Insulated liquid pipe. Igneous rock? What? No. The liquid pipe. That's all building you. Liquid pipe, igneous rock. Cancel building you. All building you. That bit's obsidian there. No, that's okay then. At some point in time, we ran out of obsidian and started building out of igneous. Because that's what it's like around here. Yeah, this is all obsidian. Well, not all of it, but some of this is obsidian. We can over that. What's this? This is granite. We go to this view. Minerals. Aha! This is all obsidian here. Ah, nice. What's that? Oh, sedimentary is blue. Igneous is sort of grey. That does mean I would do that one, but we lose our liquid lock if I mess it up. Yeah, I don't want to mess that up. Alright, sorry Ellie, you're staying here even longer now. Get rid of the thermo aqua tuna, cancel you. You don't need to actually be built. Now the reason I like doing these chambers 3 high is these things put out in the 8 tiles around them. They average the temperature around them, push it outwards. So we don't have enough, we don't have a lot of room basically for this tungsten. It's going to come out and it's just going to have to be chucked out somewhere, probably into our container of polluted water. We're not going to be able to mess around with it too much. Try to cool it down. And also our iso resin, we're going to drip our resin liquid in here, and when that turns into iso resin, we want to sweep that out. We need enough room in here. We're going to have the aqua tuna there. Got the dripper there and a dripper there. Aqua tuna here. We're not going to have the space to put a... where the heck are we going to put that? Or can we just share the drippers? These things and the... I'd rather not, to be fair. Then we could put it here. Go back to Illa. And we'll stick on here. Not the rare resource, the refined metal. Where's the refined metals gone? Nope, it's not even a refined metal. It is a miscellaneous. No, it's not. It's a manufactured. Yay! God, Clay, will you please sort out your... I don't know. It's not their fault. It's mine. I should remember. I should know. Right, okay. Thought they were blocked then, but by too much water. But apparently no, they're still running. They're still running. I don't even know if they can run underwater. Probably can. Hell, who knows? This is coming up to automatically sweep out all the bog jelly in 10 seconds. Yeah, because it can basically pick up 1,000 in one go and just dump it in there. So, I don't think it needs very long for that. I don't think there's a lot of point, is there? Yeah, we'll automate it. We will automate it. This is all full of red bolts and this is shut off. That's why that's doing that. But we just need to come along and say, do we have... do we just zip to the other side of the map for no apparent reason? Because I click on the wrong gosh darn thing. Yeah, thermium. That's what I want. You dump thermium in here. Well, there's errands for it. No red pills left. I don't think they've got any coal to make any. That's it. Just have every single menu open, so I've got to scroll for a month. It always does it. You can shut them all and then it'll reset them all open again. Let's see. We've got 1560 thermiums here. Let's just chuck it all in here. Low priority. Well, let's make it a high one. Shouldn't be a lot else for them to do at the moment, so they should get around to that fairly soon. We emptied that one now. Yes, we did. That one's empty. Get rid of you. Another container of our ethanol supplies gone. These guys are making a bit of hydrogen, so we could get some extra power from that if we wanted. What's in here? Food. I'm going to the other place. Technically eggs are food, aren't they? We went to... No, not Lavinia, Muppet Grosselin. We put an egg cracker somewhere in range of this. And the problem is, that sweeper now can't see that, can he? By putting that there, sweeper can't actually see. We need to move that up by one. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a try and print. Right, yeah, power wire. Good point. That needs to go up by one. I think if he's up by one, he should be able to see down there. Or if we make it a mesh door, then water will flow through it anyway. Wow, whatever liquid we end up sending it over. I'm going to get rid of these now and put a pitcher pump in there. So whatever liquid we send over, we've actually got access to it. Looks like it drips out rather than comes out in bottles. I would have thought it would have been opened and come out in a bottle. Apparently not. I've got to remember to click that. All the oxalite ends up in this room. Or we could put an automation wire on it and let it do it itself. Yeah, we could do that. Let's quickly do that because I will keep forgetting. Not an Atmos sensor. Although an Atmos sensor in this room would have been a good idea. Then when it says, all right, the pressure's getting low, you can send some more oxalate in. Never thought of that while I was in there, did I? What a muppet. Okay, so let's just go for a good old cycle sensor. That'll do. Try not to make it out of thermium. Right, so we're waiting for our thermium to arrive here. We've got 205 kilos of thermium, so we're just waiting for them to send it. I want to see where she's taking it. Oh, it's probably because I've just chucked out 500 units. We've got another 500 units now. Yeah, here we go. This is our nice high-pressured oxygen room. Nice. I like it. She's off. Oh, right. Finally, she's actually doing some work, getting us some more obsidians. We're running low on the obsidian front. I see that number going up as she gets rid of these tiles. That number should go up. Nope. Oh yes, now we've got 1,000. That's enough for a couple of pipes. Right, so now that's got to come out of there. No, let's change it to igneous again. How much is it per pipe? 400. We got 800. So we need a bit more. Yeah, we just got it. I think we just got it. Boom, boom, and boom. That's it. Need one more bit to come out of there, and that's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Once these two are done, I think we won't have any more issues with that. Right, now let's go back to here and see if they're actually going to load the thermium. No, they're not. Does this allow manual use? It is. Sweep only? No. They should have errands. No pending deliveries. Can we send the thermium over here? Ah, it's probably stored somewhere, is it? Probably been put in something. Seeds are all in here. Not that one. Nothing in there. What's in here? Iron. Well, that's odd. Where's the thermium then? Oh, it has been swept. It's in there. Ha ha ha. I didn't even see it. Crikey. Okay. Let's go. Process of elimination. Whatever's left, however unlikely, must be the truth. Okay. So we need to open this. Open door. Sweep out the thermium into there. Yep. Chuck that thermium in. Send it over. We need it. I think I'll go up to this machine and I'll quickly just set it to 200 kilos. Yes, because it saves like red bolts. Wasted red bolts. Yeah, this will work. You don't need one on the sweeper or anything. You just put a door in the way. Well, how simple was that? Right, that's all loaded now. So now this door could potentially just close and it won't make any difference. Done. Because that's going to empty whatever's in it. I just didn't want it dropping bog jellies on the floor and letting them rot. Right, good. There goes some thermium through the thicker space. And the power should have automatically turned back on to those two. It has. There goes another one. And when this gets up to... Oh, sirens are going. Excuse me. Hope you're okay, whoever it is. Alright. You're not going to shoot another one? Oh, it doesn't have enough juice. The juice is loose. Oh, we could power another one of these. Just have like 3 running. Which one's the best? We got that one. I'm sure these rads have gone altered. Yeah, that was 2000 something or other. 1921. Yeah, this one definitely. We're going to plug another one in. Oh, this one's not getting enough power. Go on, petroleum generator. You can do it. Keep us with the power. Ah, yeah. That's why, because we don't have a battery bank. We need some power storage. That's what the problem is. Power storage. Now, this room's pretty chill. We could store a bunch of batteries in here. We've been running a long cable to it, but I'm up for that. That's fine. Temperature like in here is got a bit hot. Liquid's pretty cold. But this is always going to be like minus 10 popping out here. So this is always going to be fairly chill area. So putting a bunch of power in there, power batteries, the power storage medium, yeah, isn't too bad. So we'll put a bridge over this ladder. Is the top one, right? That's the best one to go. Yeah, that's the correct one. We'll put a bridge there. And we'll go automation wire. Did they build that yet? They did. Oh, they've built most of it anyway. Let's tell them to finish that bit of wire off. Not high priority. That can be done. And what we'll do here, I guess, is we'll just snip off the bottom bit by, and then we'll connect that by, and then we'll snip this here, boom, boom, and we'll still go through a NOT gate like that, right? And we'll cancel any builds. That shouldn't have changed anything. It'll be exactly how it was, still green, okay? This one can now sod off. We don't want you anymore. Thank you for your help and everything, but you can sod off now. We'll deconstruct all of this up to there. See rad bolts. Whoa! Excellent. What's being fired? Thermium. Nice one. Nice one. Right, excellent. Oh, I love cleaning up all this crap. Getting your situation sorted. And also this power wire can go, I think. No, this bit needs to stay because it's powering that. But we're going to power it slightly differently. We're going to route it slightly differently anyway. Yeah, I'd rather this was a bit more tidier. So this can kind of... Oh, the power line, please. Yeah. Still got lots of lead. Come down here. Come out to there, I think. And we'll get rid of this bottom bit in the end. But for now, we'll just have to bridge over it. Is that the right material? No, that's not the right material. Cancel that. Want the power wire. Made of lead. Yes, please. And then we got to cancel that as well, haven't I? Yeah. I think I was making thingy wires instead. Whoops. Conductive wire bridge. But now we'll have to bridge it. But you can put that in a diary. I'll bridge it. Excellent. Right, that bit can go. Sorry, we're keeping you waiting over there on the other asteroid, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Pop back to Grosselin. Right, priority that too. So he's busy in the... What's she doing? Getting more... Where's she going to put it? Can't go in here, can it? Or is she putting teeny tiny amounts? Okay, fine, stop. New interior. Cancel. Yeah, okay. We'll leave that for a minute. There. Right, otherwise, she'll just keep wasting her time doing that instead of doing better jobs. It'd be done So I think that's off-gassing sitting in here. So it's losing, say, look, that's 996. So she'll get another job. Go and load that. 4 kilos. And by the time she gets back, it'll need 6 kilos. So she'll be forever just loading that thing all the time. Right, this sweeper needs to go. Goodbye. Because there's bog jelly here rotting. And it's not getting swept into there. So she needs to break that one and move it up. I think one tile should be absolutely perfect. Got to reach everything it needs to reach. Thank you. She shouldn't deliver that. Build that now. She should run off and do this. I think there's more thermium dropping in. Ah, excellent. We need a lot of thermium, so it'll take a while. Right, hopefully one tile up will be enough for this to see. It's got to be able to pick the bog jelly up. Yeah, that's perfect. Like power-wise, yep, that'll connect fine. Do that again. Awesome sauce. Oh, you did get some bog jelly in there. How did you get that if you can't see it? Oh, it probably swept it as it was falling. Sometimes they do things like that. You can catch it in midair. Gonna build this now? Wow, you're really industrious, aren't you? Right, does that need changing to thermium as well? Well, oh, we already made it out of thermium. That's okay. And that. So, yeah, this is my confusion here. If we've taken up all this space here, these 4, with the aqua tuna, we're taking up these spaces with the... Ooh, you know what we could do? We could move these, one there and one there. So instead of this one being here, there'd be one there. Yeah. What's the power wire doing? Oh, that was for the pump, wasn't it? Yeah. We will have to power the aqua tuna. That'll have to get power from somewhere. That needs to go, that bit of wire. How much thermium do we have? No, we're still waiting on more. We need all this crap swept out of here, but the sweeper can do that for us when we're gone. What we might do instead is if we move the vents slightly along like this, get rid of this one, deconstruct you, snipperoo there, oh, and snip there. We have enough obsidian to bring one pipe down like that. Should do. And then that will then go... Oh, we'll get some obsidian back from here. No, I don't want one of those. Crikey, can't fit that in the wall. Like that. Here we go. That's better, isn't it? Deconstruct you. And there's a bit of pipe there that we want the obsidian. That should give us a 2-tile space there to put the conveyor loader in. We need a space to put it. Aha! Awesome sauce. Right, so the output from the 2 turbines will drip back directly on top of the aqua tuna. We were going to drip it on the volcano, but that seems like we can't fit one in there. Hopefully it doesn't get so hot it burns out the... Yeah, we've left ourselves bridges so we can put a cooling loop in for that. We'll have the aqua tuna when we've got enough thermium. We're on our way. We're getting 960 kilos now. We need 1200 to build that thing. Wiki. And then this is thermium. This is thermium. That will be thermium. And hopefully we're sending enough thermium over to also make the shipping conveyor loader out of thermium as well. That will be everything in there pretty much will be thermium. Apart from these vents, which are steel. I think they'll be far enough away from the trouble, maybe. What we'll have to do then is run a cooling loop through here. It will need its own power source for the aqua tuna. Yeah. So we'll need a power thingy. Probably here would be good. And then we can run our cooling loop through that as well. Cooling loop will go up and it will hopefully put these at a temperature where they can actually grow. Still too hot. Yeah, in fact, they're getting hotter. If anything, they're getting hotter. That's not brilliant. Now, if that thing lays an egg, I'm tempted to drop the egg in here. No, because they don't like light, do they? I was thinking because they give off radiation, don't they? The radiated crops. But they don't like light, so they won't grow in it. Look at this tree. Munching out on bog jelly. Delicious. Got 90,000 calories, 51,566 calories. Awesome sauce. Excellent. Right, so let's get back up to here. I'm fed up with this thing sort of running out of power because we could be storing up a bit of power here. Let's improve these odds. Right. You sent everything now? You got 5 kilos of thermium. Really? Right, we'll send it back down to 10 for the next one. No, that's not done it. 010, 10. There you go. Right, so when it gets some bog jelly, next time this door activates, we'll let it do it. In fact, we might hurry it along a little bit. We'll just do that. There isn't that much in here, probably. Yeah, there's 11,000 calories. This door will open. This is always on now. We got rid of this. It's not even doing anything. Might as well get rid of it. Something's stuck on there, isn't there? What's on that rail? No, it's a little bit of diamonds. Okay. Look at that. Automatically sweeps out the bog jelly, dumps it in there. Rail. The rail, well, that's not even 1 tile's worth, is it? I got rid of that. Automation wire can be got rid of. Shipping stuff can be got rid of. So, yeah, the current plan, well, the current situation. Hang on, what am I doing here? That gets deconstructed. Now, we got a lot of junk here. We could sweep that away. We could put one of these conveyor loaders and send it down here. Just to tidy up that mess. So yeah, we're blocking the view of that from the food. It can't see it. So the food can accrue over time and be kept, hopefully, frozen. I think we could probably put another petroleum generator in now. Right, let's get rid of all these. Ah, that's so good. Get rid of all this crap. That's nice. Look at that. I'll even get rid of this bridge. You can go. Everything up there is powered now. It might be slightly overpowered. No, actually, we're powering this one and not using it. I think we ought to use that one because this one won't be getting a very good range. Yeah, gang quality will be lowered. This one should be okay. 100%. This one, yeah, you're 100%. This one, not so good because it's not got a decent amount of space to see through. But we go to there. Just connect that one more tile on. Tile on, tile off. Can they reach? Yeah, they can reach. I'm going to fall down in here though. Still haven't tapped into this cool steam vent. We got other things we want to do first. Get rid of all the junk. Tidy up a bit. Bit of steel there you can recover. That doesn't need to be steel. And well, this battery will only be for powering this, you know, telling it when to come on and off. At the moment it's like set to stupid levels. Let's put it on what? I don't know. 92? No, not 92, you muppet. Can't see my keyboard, that's the problem. 90 and say, I don't know, 60. We'll do there. Now we want to run this power line quite far down here. All the way. How much lead have we got? Yay. Yeah, we'll stop somewhere around here. Well, we'll have to send another barrel of lead through, I think. Crikey, look at that. Now, before we build that, actually, here's an idea. Let's just priority it very low. If we priority it very low, nah, we could use this. Thinking we could put the lead in here and just chuck it out up here, but we're not going to be able to, are we? It all gets fed in there and sent to the other place. Might have just been a bit quicker. Tell you what might be a bit faster then is if we put a container here and fill it with somewhere here. Put a container there, we'll fill it with lead. What is going on with this bin? Constantly putting iron in it. Look at that. I love that magma wedge. That looks awesome. I like that. Oh, crikey. What's going on? Oh, bog jelly. Oh, we need to sort the seeds out as well. Crap. That's fish food, that is. You got a fish farm, you want lots of seeds to feed them. But more going. Let's change that back to a decent amount, shall we? Oh, you're sending diamonds still. How much diamond have you got left to send? Couldn't be much more here. Yep. We can turn off the thermium. Turn off the diamond. All been loaded. Let's come back over here and see if this barrel has been done. No, it's not been made. Oh, crikey. You can make that, can't you? Right, that should mean that we have, or we are close to having, enough thermium. Ooh, look at this. You have the thermium to make things work. Right, let's give this a bit of a sweep out. Get rid of all that steel out of here. We've done this right. That comes out of there and drips here. This one will drip the iso resin in. Want one more bit of obsidian if we can. Have we got one more? Yeah, one more piece there. One coming out of there. That's perfect. That's fine. That's fine. The returning cooling loop got to go in here. It'll have its temperature checked, and if it's over whatever these mushrooms grow at, which I think is 35. So, you know, we'll try and keep it around 20, but you know, can't guarantee these things. It depends what temperature these get to and, you know, the ambient temperature in the place and all that kind of thing. We should be able to get it with one aqua tuner quite nicely with a load of polluted water for its cooling loop. And instead of dripping it back down into this area, we'll have it kind of like a closed loop system with a tank somewhere to average out the temperature. So there we go. We will have a... we want to build our aqua tuner now. Out of thermium, no less, because we're posh. And we'll flip it that way, so it's feeding that way. Yeah. Reaper can reach right up to this edge and right up to this edge, or it will be able to when that tungsten... when that granite block has been removed. So we should be able to take the tungsten out and the iso resin out. Now we have a bit of space here. I just want to check where the automation is on these layer loaders. Yeah, that's going to interfere with that. I thought it might do. So we might reposition this wire then. Oh, we might as well use that underneath. Building that. Automation wire will deconstruct that bit. That's made of steel. I'm making it now out of thermium because we do have enough to do it with the thermium. We want to make this out of thermium as well. Yes, there's no real need to. Power-wise, these wires are going to be... The wires in the walls can be steel, but the ones in the room are probably as thermium. Might as well. We've got the material. Might as well use it. So, that could be thermium coming down there. That can be thermium coming down there. Then we'll switch to steel. This bit will be steel, and it will come down there as well. Out this way. That can now off there. We don't need that. Now, we don't have much space in here. I must admit, we didn't give ourselves a lot of room to the side of it because we did put our initial ladder really close to where it was because we didn't know it was there. We'd put the ladder right over here. We'd have a bit more space to play with. But I didn't fancy rebuilding it all. So let's get that on an 8. Let's get that cracking. It's working. Yeah, there's stuff in it. Oh, the tree is definitely working. And we have resin to cook when we get it going. It might just drop the resin in too frequently, and if this isn't running it and the cooling loop kind of done, then it could potentially drop too much liquid in here. I'm a bit worried about that. But you can see how much food that tree has eaten, and that's all the liquid it's produced in all that time. That's all it's produced. So I think we'll be alright. Just chucking it in, but we might want to moderate how much goes in, so we'd need a liquid valve meter, a liquid version of the other one that we were using before, and then we'd kind of just set it to how much we want it to come in at any one time. And if we filtered the output, we could have a filtered output so that somewhere on the rail, because we're going to have mixed output, we're going to have output that is tungsten and output that is iso resin, so we'd have to filter it first. Somewhere on that rail, we could put a rail element sensor, and then once it's kicked out some iso resin, that would automatically reset the conveyor, the liquid conveyor, to add some more resin. So it doesn't like just pour gallons in here before it's actually done its job. That's one way we could control it, I guess. We could see it, see if it works. Who knows? But we've made actually some iso resin up here. This was supposed to be our high pressure lock. Unfortunately, there's chunks of sedimentary rock in front of it, so you can't really see it. But there's little balls of iso resin in here. So yeah, we're also missing the vent off of that one, aren't we? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that one's in the wall. Brilliant. Insufficient resources. No, it isn't. She's got it. She's got it. Got the resources. She knows what she's doing. We can always send some more over if we do need any more, but hopefully... Yep. That was the main one, the aqua tuner. So we'll set this to say if it's, I don't know, if it's above 35, then, no, that's not 35, crikey. If it's above 35 degrees, cool it down, because that's what these plants like. And that will mean it will cool it to minus 14 degrees off of that. When it cools it, it always takes 14 degrees out of it. I think what we could do is a similar system to what we've done on Levining for the iron volcano. If I put back over here, the iron volcano outputs and chucks into a pool. The pool is cooled by a cooling loop, constantly running through it with a gold tile at the bottom to keep that nice and chill. And then all the materials are dropped in that to keep them cool. That's what we could do. And then we just have a bit of automation. It looks more complicated than it really is. When the last piece drops through the pipe, whatever it actually happens to be, whatever material it is, it will run this buffer gate. But only starts timing after the final piece has dropped out, because every time another piece comes along, it resets it. When the final piece of iron, in this case, drops out, this timer is set to quite a long time, 90 seconds. That leaves it sat in here cooling down for 90 seconds before it sends it on. And it'll activate the sweeper and whatever you want it to activate. In this case, it's the sweeper. You could do a similar thing to that. That might be a way of, like, you know, keeping it cool before we fire it back to our base or whatever. Oh, right. We've also got to figure out how we're going to add these back into the power grid, because the power grid is only on a 2 kilowatt wire. These are running at full power, plus this is running 800 watts, and this solar panel is running. Then we could end up overpowering the wire. Not good. I want to do that. I mean, we could potentially run the mains wire down here instead at the back as we dig this out. I mean, we're slowly melting this phosphorus, which isn't going to be easy to deal with. The liquid phosphorus isn't too bad. It's when it's a gas, which is a pain in the ass. So I'd rather be able to put these two back onto this 2 kilowatt wire if we can. So, are you not going to sweep this steel up? Huh? You want to? Can you sweep it? Please. Thank you. Yeah, get rid of that steel out of here. And what else have we got to do in here before I think... Yeah, now, I was going to run like a little bit of a track. Shipping rail around. I don't think we've got much space. I think it's just going to be a case of pick it up and sweep it out and drop it in a cooling room or something. Let's run a little bit of rail around. I'm not making the rail out of thermium. That would be way too expensive. We could go... We're going to have to go past this and that will heat it back up again, which is a bit silly. We need some kind of method. Keep it flowing. It needs to go through this. It's going to go in this direction. Could go that way, I guess. Let's see. We'll put a rail in. Can't reach the end bit, but at least if we kind of build it, put it there, we can see what we're doing. And you can use the snipping tool to connect it into a weird pattern. Make it go up and down, left and right, and whirl around to lose some of its temperature. And we want it to be temperature checked and chucked out if it's the right temperature. That would mean putting in a shut-off somewhere. Need a shut-off. We're running out of space. Crikey, this room's very small. Okay, so if we put that there, we'd have to temperature check it there. That's not giving us much room, is it? We put it up. No, we can't. Unless we move the sweeper down at a funny angle. I don't want to do that. I prefer the sweeper up like that. Nip that one there. That's not going to work, I don't think. It needs to be temperature checked, and if it's not the right temperature, it carries on round. No, we can do that. That's good. The right temperature, it goes... Can't see it, but it is there. Go through there and in and out and off to wherever we're going to dump it. If it's too hot, we'll have to put the temperature there. The rail thermosensor, that's the fella. He'll have to go right there. Make him out of thermium. Why not? Because we can. Because we're special like that. Hey, what did I make that a shut off out of? No, sorry, shut off. Not good enough. You've got to be made out of thermium if we can afford it. We got enough? Yeah, look at that. Make everything thermium. Apart from the rails, which are steel, which will probably melt. So, what we'll do here is this will then continue. And we want it to go... Have to go up to there and then jump over, won't it? Not the best in the world, but hey, it will work. No, not gold amalgam, you muppet. I give it a direction to flow in as well. We can mess with all these. Once it's closed up, we can kind of connect them how we want, use the snipping tool and just snip them all into dots, and just as long as they're there and they're I tend to not bother putting one there because that seems like a very hot place to put it, but we'll put one there. Whether we use it in the end is another matter. But you can kind of just use the snipping tool, make it all little dots of rail, and then just connect them in weird fashions however you want. If it's not there, you can't do it. But once this is bricked in, that's it. I'm even going to probably use this space here. With a bit more steel. We brought it with us. We may as well build it up, make it. That just means when we're ready to dig this tile out, and we've got to get this built and examine that volcano before it erupts. Because I want to be out of there, bricked up, job done, before anything happens. But then we'll have flow control on the resin. I don't think it's necessary to drip the resin in here. We probably could have just made a sort of like a window edge or something that gets nice and hot. Just drip it there. And it would solidify quite easily, I think. Oh no, food has decayed. Rotten barbecue. Crikey. Build any of that you can reach. Yeah, whatever you can reach. If this goes off while that tiny little liquid lock is there, we're in trouble. I hope it doesn't. Oxalite, yes please. I think we'd better go back over there and set that to a higher amount here. That's got to be set to launch path blocked. Okay, fair enough. Set that to, what are we going to set it to on the average? 50. 50? Seems legit, doesn't it? We'll decide how much, depending on how much we can make food-wise in a day. And then every day it will fire the food off to feed the tree. Well, maybe every couple of days or something like that. I don't know. They've even been building this even on a 1. I was going to say put your lead there, but you seem to be building it without it. So, okay. Refined metal. Some lead in there, would you? We'll priority that up to a 5. Yep. Our system has closed all the doors. So if we go back to Lavini, our guys should be shooting. Come on, guys. You got anything to shoot? Yeah, typical. When I look, there's nothing coming. Come on. Shoot down the... Oh, here comes something. Are you going to get it? You're going to get it? Oh, no. No, you missed it. What are we paying you for if you're going to miss it all the time? Crikey. Well, at least somebody's... Boom! Got one anyway. Anything else coming? Anything else? Oh, there comes a little one. A bluey. Boom! I like that, like pink circle thing comes out after it hits. I thought that might be different colours depending on what material you made it out of, made the blast shot out of. That'd be pretty cool. Still no resources, I see. What's she doing? Filling it up? Oh no, she's got some iron. Oh, you're desperate for iron now, aren't you? Maybe we do need to overclock the iron volcano. Kaboom! Right, let's not get distracted too much. I want to send some more lead because we're going to need some lead. Refined metal. Lead, and let's just, you know, how much have we got? We got ridiculous quantities of lead. Yeah, we've got ridiculous quantities of lead. So let's make I think that's just the maximum chest, isn't it? Yeah, let's fill that. Fill that with lead, and we'll check this out. Make sure lead is still selected on here. I think pretty much everything I've checked over the time. Yeah, lead is still selected. We'll be back. We'll be back. Oh, crap. It's already opened. close it and, you know, fill that with lead. I'll be back. Right, nice. Okay, so we do have to dig out this, unfortunately, but at least having the glass above it seems to help a little bit, because this will have a slightly lowered scan quality. This one's gone up a bit since we opened that door, but I think we need to open at least 2 more doors. More door? Golem. Yeah, I think maybe even 3 doors. Oh, crikey. Okay, well that will involve putting more power up here. I'm really not willing to do just yet. That should really drastically improve our opening and closing of the doors time. And this should stop crap falling down on top of that. We can't stop it falling on that because that needs clear access to shoot to space. Well, we'd better be sending them some more. Oh, this is running again. Excellent. We'd better be sending some more. What was I on about? The lead to build that with. Right, yeah. Okay, good. We've been in here and dug out some of this. There should be uranium ore to send over next door. When anyone can be bothered to send it. No pending deliveries. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. They'll get round to it eventually. When I stop giving them orders to do. They got too much to do. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to build like a battery bank in here. In these 2 sections. Because this is nice and chill down here. And we're keeping it at a certain height of liquid anyway. That's keeping that high. There was some water in here that I wanted pumped out. A little bit. We could try and get that. We need a mesh tile really though. Mop mesh tiles, so it's pretty good. We can put one there. I could put one there, but then they've got to go around. That's fine. I don't care if they have to go around. Right, let's trigger this again. This should be running now, shouldn't it? We've only got one of them powered up. Yeah, this one's powered. So that can now run now. And it should be... Do I disconnect something? If it's above 500 kilos, then it can run. Ah, okay. Yeah, alright. I remember doing that. This should be able to kick in a second. While that volcano is erupting. Adding water to the system. What I'd rather do is have it, when it does erupt, when it does run, it runs for a decent length of time. I might put in a buffer. Want the buffer gate that goes green and carries on going green. Yeah, that's the fella. We put that in, say, well, we'll put it in here. Then we can add, say, when you run for a decent length of time. Run for like a minute, you know, and then it will wait for that liquid to build up to that point again before it runs again. Instead of running little tiny amounts, which is annoying to me, I'd rather it run a decent amount. That would work. Oh yes, I was going to change this flow slightly. We're going to alter this a little bit. There you go. Now this returning stupendously hot petroleum can run round here, dump some of its heat into this water that we're trying to warm up. So instead of us paying power to warm it up, we're going to just dump some of the heat from this petrol into it. That will go back into the tank at a cooler temperature. So eventually the temperature in the tank should slowly lower. We can cancel that. Actually, don't cancel it. Build it. I want that to be insulated. And all that does is cycles through here. So that when this guy is erupting, it solidifies the sulfur into a block. And that is set to Don't run when it's too flipping hot. But I don't think it's a vacuum, so it's kind of not working. That was supposed to turn to steam, but it didn't do well. I think when I come back in here, if I come back in here, I'm bricking this bit in, so the water will always be at this level. That's annoying that it's poured down here and it just sits there doing nothing. Yeah, we could add more water until it reaches that height, I guess. That's one way of doing it, to save going back in there again. How are we doing? We got this wire built yet? No. Wrong place. I want to go to Crosslin. Right, we need a pitcher pump thing right here. Doesn't matter that it's really squished short. And the sweeper can still reach through it anyway, so that's fine. That'll be built. And power-wise, I want to add these to this somehow. How are we going to do that? We want to add... I'll put in a ledge. What a ledge! Higher or lower? No. We'll put one of these, but we'll flip it round the other way. That will put power onto the grid. This is the grid, the power grid. And this will come out and up. Probably easier if we come out one more, then she can reach it. Yeah. It looks weird because it's facing the wrong way, but it's actually putting power onto the grid. And I'm hoping that that doesn't cause any brownouts for power. Also stick an extra battery in here, I guess. I mean, we've got the steel left after all of that. We built quite a lot. Right, so power-wise, we also need one for this, don't we? We need another... I'll make that out of... No, we'll make it out of solid tiles, because this won't be dripping all the time. We'll go like that. Make another transformer here. Or should we make it here? That would probably be a bet. No, we can't. Hang on, hold your horses. Sorry. I'll make that one higher. Make that. Yeah, because we can't build tiles there. We can build them there. And deconstruct these ladders. Construct that tile. Yeah, that's good. Right, we'll redo that. That way round. Be a lot easier to route the power if we do it this way. Then we can have the power come from this instead of down here. Need it down there. Bring it upwards. That or something. Yeah, somewhere there. I don't know. Yet. These will go up and feed into that, which will feed into the main grid. Now we put up there instead. Right. Let's build that bit first so I can see what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, power. We need a large power pointing outwards. That's going to be to run the aqua tuner and these bits of gadget. Oh, there's another bit in there that needs power. Do we have a little bit of thermium left? And we could just link it like that. Let's go down like that. It's better. I think, probably. Get that done. Right. I want that done as soon as you can reach it, basically. Yeah, please go and do that. And I can plan things. Right. Flip that facing inwards. That's the one that's going to be putting power onto the grid. We do it the other way around. This one at the bottom should be facing that way. And that one can face out. Yeah, let's flip it round the other way. Sorry about all the sirens today. Crikey. Every time there's a storm, sirens of doom. Crikey. Hope you're alright, whoever you are. Yes. So this will take the power from these two turbines and put them into there. Right. I think I'm with it. I think I'm getting it. That one will power the aqua tuner. Once that aquatuna's running, we definitely need to make sure we've got no bad drivers. I'm not sure if it's bad drivers, but I always wonder. Yeah, when there's a bit of a storm around, people get caught off guard, don't they? I don't like this giving off all these symbols, but I'm going to leave it because I don't want to accidentally let's make that above maximum, whatever that goes to. Just until we've got something going here. We need plenty of power backup for this. We also need a cooling loop. It'll come out of here nice and chill. It'll go up and cool down those first. So I want it to go in this direction first. It's got to go to this line here, straight up, straight across. Cool down the plants, and then it can gather heat as it's coming back. It can gather heat from cooling this down, and it will gather heat from cooling these down, and it will go through there and cool the turbines down before coming back round. Actually, it could go through there, around the bottom and underneath. We can go back into there. Excellent. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, I won't connect that again. We might reuse some of this pipage. We've got this cooling loop here, which I was cooling that bit of resin there, but I changed my mind. But instead of dripping down here, we want it to now go through here and cool these two down. That can just run straight down the centre there. We'll put a gold pipe on those two. You can get, oh, that's perfect lining up, isn't it? That's absolutely spot on. Gold one there, gold one here. Assuming we've got enough gold. And underneath, back round, it will change to sandstone at this point. When did it change to sandstone? Heck, I don't care if it's made of sandstone. Make it out of what you like. No, let's cancel that. Sorry. I know it's a cooling loop. I don't want the whole thing being a cooling loop. Yeah, you can make it out. What have we got the most of? Igneous. Yeah. That'll go there, straight round here. Down, underneath, and back inside. Excellent. We'll cancel that one. And connect it downwards, because I don't want a bit of grit appearing inside. Oh, well, it did it anyway. Fair enough. Wait until it's built. They might not be able to reach that, but we'll have to put ladders in or something to get that done. That's one there. Miss two. Miss two. There you go. Reach everything now. Build whatever you want. Actually, you can cancel that build. You don't need to build that. Priority that bit up. Get us an extra battery in. Oh, yeah, that's a point. We're going to cool down these things. We need to cool the batteries as well. Let's get a little bit of this. And we'll come in the top. Out, down and back out. That looks better, doesn't it? No, hang on. Yeah, we've got to go through that one first then. That'll be better. Yeah. Sorry, it looks like a mess of build orders now. It's hard to see what's going on. So the plan is the freshly cooled water, polluted water will come out of the turbine thing there, the aquatuna. Cool down this first. The reason we're doing that first is because these have a very particular temperature. They need to be below 35. So I'd rather it went straight there and did that first. Then it can gather heat all the way around the system. It will go up here and make sure these buildings are kept cool. And then it will come down here and it will feed into this in case we need more water for the toilet. And it will keep flowing around and it will cool down anything we've got that's putting out power, putting out heat. Like the batteries, like the these transformers. That's the fella. She's got lots to build, lots of pipage to do. We'll probably take over this pipe that we put in earlier, and that'll be our resin pipe. That'll be our resin to send down, so we can get rid of this bridge here, or maybe make it at this height, along there, straight down here, and into the room. That'll be for later, because we'll set that to some sort of automation. I don't know exactly yet, but we'll set it to something. Let's make this a bit higher priority. She's done well, hasn't she, old Ellie? She's done this all on her own. All my own work. Do want to get that built. we need to send some kind of liquid over to rebuild this. Not Lavini. I meant to go to earlier, and just check this out. Yeah, that will automatically sweep up those. We got 18,400 today. That's still less than one tile worth because it's 20 on a tile. So we'll have to set that to at least, once it's caught up and everything's done. There's 1,000 grams of diamonds still in here. For some reason it's not triggered. 50 might be a bit too much, then we'll set it to 20 or something. Next time a bit of bog jelly joins it, it should fire some stuff off. How are we doing? Let's trigger it. Far around as it goes from this angle. We're going to go all the way around to go to the other bit. That's 0 there. 0 hour. So once it hits there, it will send that bog jelly up, and that should trigger it into sending, hopefully, the diamond over. Before we seal that room up, I want to make sure that we're ready to do all those jobs that need doing there. Probably make more sense to actually do those while it's dormant than building all these pipes. But I'm going to lay them now. You know she's going to do it because it says it's dormant, but the minute we uncover that tile, it'll probably decide to erupt. Yeah, this is why we need this going, because we need that for power when this is low. But this might be generating us a bit of power, so that'll be fine if it does. What we can do is we can go automation wire. Oh, it is. It's connected to these batteries, so fair enough. If this is generating us any power, then hopefully that won't need to run. I don't want to overdo it on the 2 kilowatt wire. There's a lot to build. There's a lot to do. I'd rather do inside on a 9. Now the reason I want a temp shift plate right there is, usually speaking, it makes whatever comes out of the volcano instantly turn into like a sweepable grain. If you don't put one there, then it can just sit there as liquid for ages. Quite difficult. It's the same as like when you've got a volcano and you're trying to a magma volcano, and you're trying to work on it, and it won't let you work on it because it's too hot, and the poor dupe keeps standing in the blob of magma that's there. Just chuck a couple of temp shift plates around and solidify it. Then you can examine your volcano in peace. Right, I think this needs to be prioritized down to a 6. Let's do it on the 6. And then try and get in here and do what we've got to do and brick it up before this becomes active or something. I don't know. This isn't set to store anything, so nothing's going to happen. Not going to sweep anything. I just want to see what happens. Dig on a very high priority. Like that. Please come and dig that. Still going to do that because she already had the job order for it. Yeah, this could be pretty good. I definitely want to brick this in though. This area needs to be bricked in, especially if we're going to turn this into a rocket silo right down here. Not sure if that's going to happen because our other tungsten volcano will be right underneath it, but we probably don't need it. Allow Ellie to do some things. Can you analyze this volcano, please, Ellie? Yeah, build that. And that. And analyze this volcano. Errands. Would you like to analyze the volcano now? See? There's a bit of granite there. I'll set a sweep order on it, but, you know, if it doesn't get swept out, it's not the end of the world. And now, so, while that's happening, we need to place one more bit of rail there. We also need to place our diamond temp shift plate right in there. Those need to be done on a very high priority, please. She might get that done. She's pretty slow at it, but she might get it done before it decides to erupt. Who knows? But if it does decide to erupt, we might have to run and just brick it in and just leave it. That'll be a shame, but my completionist streak would want me to get that finished. Also, without the rail piece being there, we wouldn't be able to use this section very much. There you go. She's got lots to do, and she's also got some high priority work to do there as well. All the rest of it's on a 6. Also prioritise those to a 6. Got all day to do it. Hopefully she's got lots of oxygen in there. That little pressure room has worked really well. We made drop our oxalite in, pressurize the room. Can't do the trick with the liquid on the floor and that with the oxalite because it just won't off gas if it's in a liquid. That doesn't work. Then we can test it and see if we can send the resin down and get it turned into iso resin automatically by a volcano or an aqua tuner, whichever seems to work. That's why I'm also not going to put another temp shift plate, I don't think, here. I would put a third one in just there. A fourth one even. Just there. But I don't know if that's a brilliant idea or not. Because I want the heat from here to get into the iso resin and cook it. Into the resin and cook it into iso resin. So that will give off steam. And we do actually kind of need a way to get rid of the excess steam. So it might be a good idea to put a pressure thing in here as well. What I mean by that is we need a pressure sensor and a signal coming out. And what we can do with that is we can regulate where this flow goes to. We can have it snipped off here and go this way or something. We can mess around with this when we're out of the volcano area. We'll have an Atmos sensor. Do we have enough to make it out of that? Oh, that's a shame. We don't have enough. I need 25 kilos. You don't have 25 kilos of thermium. Ah, I thought we had like 20 down here somewhere. Must have used it. Must have come and got it. Yeah. We could have made it out of thermium. I suppose making it out of steel is better than nothing, isn't it? Boom. We'll put you in there and we'll wire out. At least we've got something in here to say how much pressure of steam have we got. You know. We could either do it that way. Yeah, no, that's probably the best way. And if it gets to too much pressure, we can pump out the water from the steam turbines. These don't overpressure until 1,000. The volcano overpressurizes at 100. No, it says overpressure 1,000 kilos for the vent. Yeah, but for the volcano, I think it says on here. I didn't see it anywhere. I read it anyway somewhere. But it. You're very slow, Ellie. Crikey, Bubbles would have done that by now. Jingos, kidneys. Yeah, it occurs to me that if the resin gives off water when it cooks, this will just carry on getting higher and higher and higher in pressure. So we need to be able to set a pressure sensor to say a liquid shut-off. Yeah, she's going off for lunch now. Do something else. Hopefully when she comes back, she'll carry on and get this higher important stuff done first. Yeah, so we need a plumbing. do we want? A liquid shutoff that's controlled by, automation shutoff. We could put that. Where could we put it? Crikey, we'd have to send all our water over here and then send it back. But that's not a problem. I don't mind. However, it's got to be done. It's got to be done, isn't it? So, yeah, we can also redo this line. We could put it here. And if I was going to use that for the resin, but might have to go round. The resin will have to come up that way instead. Granite, crikey. We're using granite now. Right. People are shouting and gobbing off and whatever. So we'll get our automation wire from there. Connect it into that. And then we'll have to reorder this water to go through there instead of straight down here and in like we were going to. We'd have to go through that and then come down and go in. Not sure I like that, but hey. That means I'm going to snip that off there and run this. Do we have one more bit of... No, we've got no obsidian left at all. That's obsidian there anyway. That's going to get written over in a minute. I want to put that pipe out this way, because this is going to be a wall here, obviously. Not staying with a little drip of resin. We can make it out of ceramics there. Yeah, we bought a bit of ceramic with us. Might as well use it. Right, so that's nice. That can be an 8 because I want to see what that does. And liquid-wise, we're going to have to reroute this. But if there's too much pressure of water in here, it goes through there before it gets dripped in, and then we can reroute it somewhere else. Might have to have a NOT gate on that, actually. Yeah, so the water from these two will go through that. There isn't enough room to put it inside here. Otherwise I probably would. Or we could just put it here and have the water just flow that way. That would be nice. What's she going to do? Yeah, she's got work to do. Automation. Cancel this. Down to there. Might put that. How that looks right. The cooling loop's going over that, and I don't like that. Could put it right there. Planning, foresight. Insulated liquid pipe. No, liquid bridge. Deconstruct. Liquid bridge, deconstruct. Yeah, right. So the liquid comes out of these. Now you can't link them together because sometimes they block each other. You have to kind of come down and then link them. If you run that through that one, then this one won't run. Or the second one won't run in the sequence, depending on which direction it's flowing. You have to kind of go like that. Yeah, that would work. And then that can come out down this way. But we'd have to make that up. This one would have to be the bridge. Because if we put a bridge here, it's all going to go this way regardless. So the water would go in. If that is... Oh, actually, that is slightly wrong, isn't it? Thought process and a half. Okay, right. Cancel building. No, not you. You. Gonna copy that. Gonna put it right here. Yeah, that seems legit. That way, we can just run this loop. So the output from the steam turbines will run through here, back in and drip inside, just the same as it was going to before, but just in a slightly different direction. And this auto sensor, this pressure sensor, if it drops below too much, if it increases above, too much, then it will open this and we'll have this drip out somewhere else. It'll drip back into all this. For now, it can just drip into this tank here, but we'll change that. That'll be better. That will go off to somewhere else. But that will work. That should prevent this from over-pressurizing over time. I just remembered that. That's important to note. That the when the isoresin is separated, it's separated into water and isoresin. So we'll cancel that bit there. Right, that's nice. Are you going to carry on doing this? She does not want to do that, does she? Sorry, Ellie. You got to get that done. Sorry, Ellie. Once she's doing it, we'll put it back onto a 9. There you go. Got to get it done, Ellie. I know you don't want to. So the last bit of high important in that room to get done would be this bit of wire here. Everything else can be done from outside. So we can get that bit of wire done. And insufficient resources, thermium. What's made of thermium? Pencil build. We'll make it out of steel then. Don't cry. You all right now? Yeah, it's all right now. We'll prioritize that up. That needs... hey, you can be overwritten. Oh well, overwrite it. See if I care. Right, so I don't know if she ever swept that bit of granite out, did she? No, she never. We'll have to set the machine to do it. That would be a good test run of it. We haven't even put that anywhere. We don't even... It just comes to there. Doesn't go anywhere yet. So that'll be a future project. We'll just get this running, I think, at first. Or we'll try to. If anything's the correct temperature, it will go out. Oh no, that needs to... that puts it on the line. We want this to bridge over there, don't we? Yeah. Snip that air. Otherwise, everything we put in there will just go straight out. We need that to kind of flow through there. So they can't put any more on the line. More on. Yeah, can't put any more on the line until that's done. But if this senses that it can leave, then it needs to come to there and jump over there. Ah, okay, right. Yeah, I put my bridge in the wrong way then. Need the bridge. Go like that. Right. And we can't see the rails. Need to make sure we snip that, otherwise that will be connected inside here. Make sure that's disconnected that way and that way. We'll get this conveyor bridge that's going this way and we'll deconstruct that because that's going the wrong way. We'll connect it through with normal stuff and things. Right, so it's got to come... It'll come... Get put onto the rail, it'll come through here, it'll come down. Yeah, let's make it go up and down a bit. Not sure how. Come in, it'll come down, then it'll go up, then it'll go down, and it'll be temperature checked here. If it's the right temperature, it will come across, jump over, and leave the building. Leave the room. I don't know where that's going. Let's go that way, not up. And keep that area cold. If it's too hot, it will come round here, and what will we do? This is where you get to play around with your the design. You know, you can go in, you can go out. Now, if we go that way, it can't go up. Can't go both ways. Come in, we come up. Can't. Just do that. Oh, crikey. It's complicated in that view. So, yeah, that's the part where you just get to play around. And I don't bother doing these two tiles, but you can do. Then people do it. Just make sure there's a snip there. And this has got to be connected. That bit's got to be connected. And that's the output. Yeah, good. So it gets put on, it goes round, it goes round. If it's too hot, it carries on round, goes in there, but it blocks this, so it can't put any more on while it's going around. This tile will be blocked by incoming hot material. Hopefully that'll work, I think. Probably, maybe. And it will just keep flowing round and round until it gets cool enough, and then this thing chucks it out. And yeah. Ellie's the incredible slowest person ever at examining. I can't even see your progress because you're so slow, you know. No, she's not that. Yeah, she's done it. Yeah, maybe two more gasps, and she'll have done. I'm not sure if this stuff's going to melt. Who knows? What time? What temperature is it? Yeah, tungsten's pretty fucking hot. Yeah. Look at the temperature of that. Molten tungsten. This stuff might melt. Who knows? Who knows indeed. Let's go back. Was that there already? Or did someone just have a... Uh-oh. Did I... No. That lead was supposed to be sent next door, wasn't it? Okay, fair enough. That will get sent. We're going to set this one to a little bit more refined metal. No, not tungsten. Refined metal. This thing might completely just melt as soon as it goes off. If it does, it does. You know, we tried. Thermium. There we go. Let's put... How much have we got? Another 1,000? Yeah, another ton. Put another ton of thermium in that one. Please, peoples. Low priority. Okay, let's make it a 9. Now it's a high priority. Because the other container is an 8. So if it's got to be higher than an 8, else they won't do it. Insufficient oxygen? Oh no. Well, again, we'd better go and check. It's been playing around for ages. Right, okay, this tank is empty. Deconstruct you. Snip the power off. Plug that back in and we're back to normal. Excellent. That can go. I can go. That was just temporary. Liquid piping. Yeah, should we actually leave the pump in situ? Yeah, we'll leave it. Cancel that. No, don't bother. Sorry. Oh crap. Too slow. Right. Awesome. Awesome sauce. That way the oxygen can get running again. Desalinator can run. I've cut that now. It doesn't go. Cut the power to that shut off so it won't work. I want this set to not miscellaneous, manufactured. I want to set that to thermium again. Back to Lavini. Make sure that's all dumped in that room. Ready to be transported across. This door's just opened. Need to make sure this one doesn't open at the same time. That's the other thing when I was doing this. I didn't want them to be able to climb down into this room with a suit on. And then when this door opens, they could potentially get out. Will you please go away, Otto? You don't need to stand in the way. Go. Shoo. Once that is filled, I wish they'd just leave the room, but they don't always. It should now close automatically. Find out. Excuse me. Let's make that a bit more of a drop. Do that one first, actually. Come on, door. Open. There you go. Got that thermium in. Because that lands on this side, so I want that picked up. Before this door opens again, that's all got to be moved. There we go, perfect. That one can now drop in. 20 tons of lead. If it drops on this side, when that door opens, it goes down here, but when the door closes, it just pops back up again. But if it goes on this side, it will fall all the way down the ladder and the sweeper won't be able to get to it. So this side's the side that works properly. Right, so we've added, what have we added? Thermium back to this again, so it'll be dumped in here. Thermium is on the menu on here. On the menu, along with bog jelly. Should be on the menu. I don't remember changing it. Yeah, it's still on there. And how much have we made so far this time? Only 7,000. Something wrong with that. Is it not working right? Dreklet egg. Do you know what we could do with a couple of Dreklets over on Grosselin? We could do with a couple of Dreklets. Here, choose a blueprint. Just for the sheer fact that we could shove them in a room and harvest their furs for our little system we've got here for the exosuit forge. Got some reed fibers in it. I don't know how much we've got left. Over here, that's something that would be a useful thing to keep a note of. The heck is reed fiber on here? Up here somewhere, isn't it? Past all the food, past all the eggs. Reed fiber. Where's reed fiber? Nope, it's not on any of these. I'm lost. Lost in before, after the food. Industrial ingredient. There we go. Ah, 32. Well, that's pretty good. And I guess we could always just send some over, couldn't we? But it's annoying at the moment because we have to keep sending everything to Illa, and then Illa can send it over. We don't have the facility to send it yet. Go back to Lavini. Do we have any... Sorry about my scan. I'm just going to the area here so I can see. Did they send any... I don't think they sent it yet. They haven't been doing what I asked them to do. Want them to send over uranium, or yeah, they haven't sent any. Still on 0. That's not good, is it? Whoa, where am I going? Crikey. Need to go back to here. Make that a higher priority. Whichever one it was. This one. Errands. Nobody's ever going to do it. They've just got too many other jobs, I guess. We put our power wire in. So now we can start running some batteries in here. And I'll just run a couple of rows, I guess. We'll make mesh tiles. We'll make it out of... Where's the lead? Can't make mesh tiles out of lead. Oh well, we've got gold amalgam to use up. We've got aluminium ore to use up. Okay, we'll do it out of that. I'll do 2 rows, I think. See how many batteries we can shove in there. The batteries we will make out of lead, because they'll be kept cool over here. Well, they should be. Got a bit of material coming. Oh, that went terribly bad. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do, is it? That was going to look all cool and awesome, just dragging along. Putting... Well, that's okay. I don't mind it being a bit mismatched, because I do want an area to put the power wire down. That's fine by me. We're not closing this one in. It's just going to be open to polluted oxygen, and hopefully that'll help to chill the area. Also mop that. Yeah, please do that. Right, don't get your head stuck, will you? Right. Go off to... No, not there. Over here. Right, has she finished? Oh, she does not want to do this. I missed her. She's been building stuff instead. Okay. Suppress. I'd rather build pipes than examine this volcano. Like, yeah, I get your meaning. I understand. I'm with you on it. But, you know, the thing could suddenly go non-dormant and start pumping out 3,700 degree materials. And I'd rather it didn't. You know? I'd rather it didn't. We'll have to wait till the start of the next day. There's no point doing it now. He's done all of this pipage. That was pretty good work. Pretty good work. Boom. Right, we do need a bridge. Plumbing bridge, actually. Liquid bridge. Go. There. Nearly got everything done, I think. Yeah, pretty much. He's done the temp shift plate. You can't see it, but it is there. Temp shift plate, 39.2 degrees, made of diamonds. Lovely. Good work. That bridge needs to be put in. You going to put that in? He has no wish to put that in. Okay, and that needs to be cancelled. We don't need to overwrite anything. So, that will be added to our loop. I do want to make this part of the loop insulated as well. We'll let her get on with what she's doing. So far, so good. Also giving us a couple of little bits of obsidian back, I think, where we're overwriting some of it. With granite. Nice. Oh well, it'll either work or it won't. Who knows? There's a bit of thermium. That's only 5 kilos. I do want that thermium brought over here. We got thermium. We've got 1,000 kilos of thermium here, and I want it put in there. Errands. No pending deliveries. Because where's the thermium gone? Ah, it's already been put over. Good job. Let's see if it can automatically sweep all that thermium out. Put it in the system to send it over. See, I should have trusted my own automation. Automation. Should have trusted it. I should have just left it to work because, it's, you know, it's working. I should have just trusted it. Deep frozen thermium, anyone? Well, it's only actually minus 6.3. Barely even refrigerated at this point. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do something about that because I don't like that. It's not working right. So if I deconstruct that one and deconstruct that one at an angle through there, I don't think they'll be able to reach it. Oh, good timing for a save game, eh? Just as the door opened. It went like a mouth. Feeding hungry kids. Ah, well. I feel like I've done nothing, but I feel like I've done a lot. That makes no sense whatsoever. Well done, me. Crikey. You'll make an awful lot of nonsense. Oh, thanks. Right, sweeper picks up the thermium, chucks it in there. Picks up some more thermium, chucks it in there. Job done. Aha! All the thermium and all the bog jelly is gone. All in that. What was that? 5%. Well, I suppose that's, what, 15 seconds? Yeah, something like that. Everything gets chunked into here. Goes along the rails of doom. Fed into the machine. I'm going to sneakily, while this is off, I'm going to see. Bad idea, I know, because it's just going to keep storing too much power. I've only got one battery. I just want to see whether it'll cook in 2 shots quickly, within quick succession. That's all off. And then 3 start running. But there are a lot of power draws, so I don't think they'll work. Yeah. Every time this resets, they'll all draw at the same time, which means you don't waste any red bolts. You know, you're not going to lose any. I was going to deliberately do it at sort of like a staggered motion. 30 seconds. Isn't 10% of 60... Yeah, 30 seconds, wouldn't it? 10% would be... Hang on. No, that's 6 seconds. Yeah, 60 seconds is 10... Yeah, 600, isn't it? It's one cycle. So 30 seconds would be half. Yeah, that's okay. Brain work. Okay, we've set that to a very small amount though, haven't we? we could bump that up a bit because that's going to take a lot of red bolts. Going to take a lot of red bolts to send that. Right, we've dropped this. I know they can't sweep that out. I don't even think the sweeper arm can reach it. And the door is open. But I do want to build a temp shift plate in here. I'm not sure if that's like part of what you're supposed to do. I don't think you are supposed to do it at all. Or maybe it'll start freezing. We'll leave it. Now it's got two. We can build a temp shift plate sideways. I don't think this can reach 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Wanted to reach that out. I could use an auto sweeper. We'd have to stick it there. Sweep that out just quickly. Tuck it in there and send it to the other place just for no reason, other than the fact that we can. And it'll annoy me by it being there. Right. I know you enjoy building pipes, but just come and get this bloody thing examined. I know you don't want to, but just do it, alright? Ellie? Just do it. That's your new catchphrase. You can have some new sneakers with it. Just get it done, okay? This episode was not sponsored. Right. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I want to plan. When it comes out of here, before it goes straight up and starts looping around, I want it to go into a tank. I want it to go into a liquid tank of doom. Well, the reason being is the liquid reservoir will kind of help it to average the temperature. And also it means you could put extra liquid through the system and we could pump some of this into that tank. Get a decent amount in there. Set it up. And that'll be our liquid loop. So, liquid, we'll go like... I want it insulated, but it doesn't have to be anything amazing. So yeah, this would come out of here and go into the tank. In fact, the tank would be better off down here, really, wouldn't it? Should we do that? Yeah, why not? Why not? We don't have any rules here. We can do what the heck we want. Well, within reason. So it'll go into there and then it'll come out of there. That all seems more logical. Yeah. Then that will come down into there and then this will come across to there and flow around in a circle. And we'll have our liquid bridge, which better face the correct direction, eh? Why are we making everything out of ceramics? I don't know. And then that means this needs a tile. So temperature-wise, can we chip away one of these? Because we need to go underneath. Yeah, we can. We can. Let's make that. For now, we'll make it out of mesh tiles. Like so. And then we'll just chip away one of those. So that she... Oh, I think she can get under there anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Go, Ellie. You know you want to. Don't think she does want to, actually. Power-wise, this one will be putting onto the grid. But that one's this one will be taken off of the grid. Feeding to all of this. This is the one that we want to. Yeah. I'll snip that just for now. I do want it built. Don't want it all powered just yet. It's a lot of power. Oh, I think that needs power, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ricky. Another stretch of steel. That can all be built from outside, so that's fine. Anything we've forgotten at this point is too bad, too bad. We've got some thermium coming over. How did we get 8 kilos of thermium? Did we send that tiniest amount of thermium? Because we had 5 sat on the floor. So we sent over a whole 3 kilos. Well, that was worth it, wasn't it? What I'd like to replace out of thermium would be... Where was it? The sensor. This sensor. The Atmo sensor. I'd like that to be replaced out of thermium. Deconstruct you. We'll replace you out of thermium. Ah, she might nearly have done it now. Crikey. That's taken you ages. Month of Sundays, as Mother would say. It's really holding me back. Ellie, hurry up. Trying to get work done here. You're just poking at a volcano. And plus, I've got to go and cook dinner. It's already 8 o'clock. Crikey. Come on, Ellie. You can do it. Still only got 28 kilos of thermium. What happened to all my bloody thermiums? Crikey. We sent 1,000 over. We got 28 kilos. Ah, the tray seems to be happy though. At least somebody's happy here. Yeah, she's off to lunch. At least it's still dormant for now. Crikey. And when it does go, probably take 15 cycles before it erupts. We'll see. Who knows? Right. If she can build... Right. That's a 9. That's an 8. That bit's a 7. So, yeah. Got to remember to come back and tell her to finish doing that, because she won't do it otherwise. Her priorities are not to do things like that. That's how we force her to. Is running now? Yes, it is. Bob's your uncle. I think I might start feeding it into these tanks instead, because it seems a bit pointless. This is going to fill up and then it's not going to have any backups, so to speak. There. Now, if we started filling these tanks with it instead. What the heck? Spinning all over the place. Right. Where are you? Where am I? Who am I? What's my name again? Ah. There we go. Yeah. This was supposed to send down there and also be an override. And then the cold water coming from the other side was to feed the oxygen. Stop that. It needs kind of refining system. We're going to feed that onto there instead. That should then fill these tanks with water, which should stop this from over-pressurizing. If that fills up to there, I'll over-pressurize. We'll lose water. That's not brilliant, is it? If we check the star map, we got any little payloads in space? We do. Look at them all. Look at all these payloads coming. There's 4 of them. 5 of them. Crikey. Come on. Like 46 seconds. Okay, 46 seconds is an acceptable time period to wait. Come back yet? Oh, we know. We need another suit repaired, I think. Or put in the thing. I don't think she ever bothered putting it back. Oh, it's worn. Okay, well that needs to be run then, doesn't it? Tree's busy eating bog jelly. Got loads to eat. Having a great old time. Crikey, we need to pump that out. I think I also want to replace that. Although the liquid's quite cool, actually. I do want to replace that for a steel one or something. I sent 10 tons of steel over here. Atmos sensor. Thermium. Thank you. And then we'll change that to thermium as well. That way it possibly might not actually break. Who knows? Probably will break, but build that bit very quickly. Then finish your examination. Oh, she's got to go and get some more, I think. Probably up here. Oxalite, thermium, diamond, coal, obsidian, yeah, name it. Everything you could possibly want. Hopefully she carried enough to build everything in one go. And I can get her to finish this examination off. And we can brick this thing in before I'm paranoid that it's going to erupt. Before I'm ready. Perfect. Just going to let her hopefully finish building this tank, because then we can start filling it with water. And steal some of this off the off here. Just get that built. Won't take you long. About another hour. So I'm only going to stream for 2 hours, and what happens? 3 hours later. Not streaming. Boom! Now build that. Got the pipes done. And we should be able to do something like that. Now once that's actually built, I'll make sure I cancel that. I don't know if she's going to overwrite any pipes there that I don't want overwritten. Come on. Build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. It does, doesn't it? Time flies. Come back. Come and do your work. Sorry, I know you don't want to. You're nearly done. Time flies. Your nose runs and your feet smell when you're upside down. Something like that. La la, she's nearly done, she's nearly done. Have we got enough obsidian to brick this thing in? Probably not now, have we? What have we done with all our obsidians? I'd rather brick it in with obsidian. If we brick it in with something else, it's alright. As long as the sweeper doesn't die, it can pick it up. But it might die, because the sweeper's only got an overheat of 975. And this thing is a murder thing up to 3,700 degrees. So, you know, who knows? Who knows what will happen? You're nearly done. Come on, Ellie. Woohoo! Come on. I'm excited. Come on, do it. Finish. Oh, come on. How long does it take to do that little tiny line there? Come on, come on. Woohoo! Oh, and data banks times 10. Well, gonna have to sweep those buggers out, aren't we? Right. That should have started filling up with some water for our cooling loop. It's making our current cooling loop look a bit funny, but never mind. Build some little pipages. Excellent. Now, if we prioritize this bit here, I think we'll get some obsidian back. And where else can we nab some obsidians from? Can't get any from there, that's for sure. Oh, show. Used all the obsidian from around there. Then there's algae. Bleach stone. I don't think any of that is obsidian, is it? Nope. Why are you building it from the inside, huh? When's it? Next activity, 36 cycles. That's okay then. We've got a bit of time to mess around. Be suppressed because it's not on the grid. And we do need another one though. Cooling loop. Yeah, oh, it's going to go around here. Then go around there and then go around there. We do need some gold or something, you know, steel. Copper. Yeah, we do need some little bits of piping that can set there. Crikey, we used all those resources. We build over those as well. Might get just enough back. Woohoo, where are you going? Going to get obsidian, aren't you? No, granite. Okay, fair enough. Alright, igneous. Where was all the... That's all in here. This is all... no, that's granite. Granite. This bit's obsidian here. How are we going to get to it? I don't want to do that one because that's got the lock on it. Replace that one there. Maybe it'll pop out somewhere, I don't know. Might pop out up here. That'll do. I'll give you something to try. Any obsidian around? Don't think so. That's not obsidian, is it? I know what I could do. This one's obsidian. It doesn't really need to be. We could probably make that out of ceramic. That one there. Awesome. Yep, make that. Go to lunch then. Right, so we can get enough to build 2 tiles. That's fine because we can nab the corners. Oh, that one's it. Neutronium. We won't be able to nab that corner, but we can definitely, get enough to make those 2. And then power-wise, we'll power it up. Power goes around here. It needs to power that system. The dripper. Boom. We still got a few things to do. We've got to put some like lots of radiant piping around like we've done here to keep things cool. We've got to get this liquid. How much are we going to put in there actually? How much have we got? That might be... We'll try and get half a tank. So roughly half if I can remember to come back at the right moment. Do it. Hopefully everything in here is made of thermium. I don't know. Well, apart from the vents, they're steel. Don't bother with those. They melt. Too bad. Well, think of another plan. We're just trying to use the heat from the tungsten volcano or the heat from the actual aqua tuner itself. Then our iso resin. We'll have to pick a thing if it's above, say, I don't know. If the pressure is above, I don't know, we'd have to pick an amount. We'll see what we get when it sort of like runs. But at the moment, we'll say above the maximum, so it can't do anything. Current ambient pressure, and that's set to, yeah, it's in water, so, but reading the temperature off whatever's on the rail. There isn't anything for it to read. Hopefully, we can get this baby bricked in. And, yeah, we can maybe... I mean, there is a possibility we could probably put a obsidian tiles here. Or at least one there, and maybe some other material down here. Hey, these are igneous anyway. They're probably going to melt. And... yeah, what's that one? That one's obsidian. That one could be cheap. Make that ceramics. Does it need to be? No, cancel that. Delay that order. Make it out of... insulated can be made out of... granite. Make that one out of granite. You can be made of granite. Granite. And that one. Right. Okay. How much are we done? We're nearly there. Nearly there. Where's she off? Oh, she's trying to build that. Hopefully that will pop out where we can reach it. Yeah, there it is. Ha! Trapped in the door. Awesome sauce. That gives us another bit, because I didn't realise this had been changed to igneous. That needs to be changed. I don't want to lose all my water as well, so we're going to have to put a tile there. Not there. 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 Aw. There. Right, so that'll pop another 400 out. Awesome. Ah, I love it. Right, and we'll block up that with 2 tiles of that. Put those on a high pry. Awesome. Right, we do need an output for the for this rail. We need an output. I need to drop it somewhere so I can just get this crap out of the machine. Out of the room. I want these data banks got rid of. I want that ever sweep that up. Oh, maybe she did. Any other junk that might be left in here I want it got rid of. I can only see the data banks. How much obsidian do we have after this experience? Yeah, we should be good. We should be okay. That way I can rebuild that one out of obsidian. At an angle. We shouldn't lose our airlock. We shouldn't lose our water. Right, what have we got in terms of liquid pipage? Gold, steel. We got steel there. We got this bit of wasted steel in here that's not being used. We could come in here. Get rid of that. Oh, crikey. Button. Get rid of those for me. Right, that's ready to power up. Right, liquid piping. Plumbing. I want some radiant liquid pipes. Is that still filling the tank? Yeah, it is. Let's snip that off. Plenty. Right, you don't need to do that anymore. That has to be given a direction, so that'll go down there. And that will come out of here and do the loop. Form our cooling loop. Run all the way around here, and then we, instead of going there, we want it to come down here. Yeah. And it can run around this part with, where is it? Steel. Oh, bit there. One bit there. We're running low. Oh, now we're down to thermiums. What we got left? Used every last scrap of it. I think I sent over, we brought over 5 tons of steel to begin with. Then we brought, yeah. I think we brought 10 tons of steel with us the next time. We've used it all up. All of it. Right, build the rest of it, will ya? Get it done. Nice. Right, now. Got to build this up by 1 again. There. Probably get rid of that tile there. Don't want to lose my vacuum. That would be bad. Ah. We need to stop this pump at some point then. Start using our tank instead. Around here, everything's done, isn't it? That's correct. Comes around here, it'll get temperature sensed. And it will flow through here and come out there, if we've done it right. Which we probably haven't, and we'll have to try. Wish we had done it right in the first place. But never mind, these things happen. Right. I'll need to change that. That needs to be obsidian if we can. Please change that. I don't care if the crap falls inwards because we can set the sweeper to sweep it out, which is why we need to give it somewhere to put stuff. But now I'm just going to drop it into this loop into there. We're just going to come out a bit. Where are we going to go? We don't even have steel. We've got copper ore. We've got gold amalgams. Where are you? Right over the... yeah, that'll do fine. Conveyor chute. Just there. That's going to land right where the bottle emptier is. That's perfect. Priority, that can be... Well, that now obsidian? Yes, it is. We just got one more to do. Not buy another one. Change that to obsidian. I didn't see that happen. I'm shocked that that even happened. Hopefully none of this will break. But there we go. One more of those. Then we can put the obsidian tile in. And this thing's ready to test. Is it going to melt? Who knows? Probably. We've got enough obsidian. Drop that there. Where did all this obsidian suddenly come from? Thousands of it. I'd rather that was made of steel and not gold amalgam, but yeah. We can come back and replace that or fire over some steel or something, I don't know. I want to send an absolute butt ton of chaos. Yeah. I want to send an absolute butt ton of uranium ore over so that we can build our own little reactor thing. We're going to need... Can you reach that? Yeah, you can reach all that, can't you? Excellent. That is now obsidian. That is now granny. Granny. Now, can you actually build that before we... No, go on, go. Go on, shoo. Shoo. Right, we're nearly there. Right, if I set this to... I actually... Oh, let's check the pod. Sugar seeds. Yeah, we'll make a nice room here somewhere. A little room for you to, you know, with a phone line so you can chat to your mates or something. Because she always goes there, goes to toilet, goes to her dining hall in the rocket to food, and then comes back here to hang out by the mini pod, and then goes back in the rocket to sleep. And she only just makes it, but she does make it, so I'll leave it. But that mini pod could do with being closer to the rocket next time. I remember that. Remember that. And then the last job is to put some kind of liquid here before we leave. We got to figure out what liquid we're going to use. There's some nice liquid phosphorus here. We could use that. If we could get to it, we could mop it up. And then come in here and drip it in there. Yeah, all this gas is going to leak in. They're going to equalize pressures when we come in, because we'll come in through here. Like that. Probably. Something along those lines. Yeah. Cancel that. And then when we're ready, we'll deconstruct that and put a liquid down here. And then it'll start working again. And we just have to put a tile back there again to brick it up. Separate the two areas. Yeah, we could actually use that liquid phosphorus. What temperature does that turn back? Evaporates at 280 degrees. Freezes at 44. See, that would be kept quite hot in here. This is 100 degrees in here, so that would be... Yeah, as long as we can mop it up and get it round there. We could bring this ladder down. Thought process. I want to build this when she wakes up and all of that when she wakes up. What's building broken? Which one's broken this time? Auto sweeper is busted. Yeah, well, it's in a vacuum. Of course it's going to break. But the wonders of the suppression tool means that if I click that building, I have to click something else first. If I click that and I click suppress, that notification will disappear. Yay! No more worries. We don't have to worry about it ever again. The problem is we do have to worry about it because we need the sweeper to load the sulfur. So we'll have to come back in here again. I did want to brick this up, but the water would be on this level. Then it will turn to steam and it will keep the room okay. That's got pretty hot in order to get that to that temperature. Pretty hot. Crikey. Done very well getting to that temperature, hasn't it? This is now running through at a nice 12 degrees. Coming all the way up here. And it's dumping its heat into this water here, which means we probably don't need to. Well, we do. It's still -2. But it's going to help a little bit. Is this running? This is running. We clean up the water. We click. Thank you. Oh, we did. Just got that spot to do, and it's done. What liquid evap lower than water that could be used in there? Ethanol. Well, basically, I want something that's just, it doesn't have to be lower than water. It's just that I just want something there, you know. We're going to put that there so we can mop this water up. We're going to deconstruct that so they can still get down and get back out and don't get trapped in there. And we're going to run power wires down here. I'm not going to do it neatly. It's going to be very unneat. I guess we're going to do here, there as well. Priority wise, this can all be, the top bit can be on the 6. Boom. Bottom bit can be lower. That bit can be on a 6 as well. We've nearly got the water out of there too. Excellent job. Good work, dupes. Good work. Right, is that done now? Right, so if we powered this, it's in a vacuum, so I don't want to run it too much. If we powered this, come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I instantly went, no, I don't like that. But there we go. Alright, now it's powering all of this now. Now we can say to this, we can sweep out. Nope. Can sweep out. Nope. And that should put the data banks into there. Ah, crap! They're going the wrong way. This is what happened to me last time, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Going the wrong direction. I did that before. That should now be disabled by automation. Yeah, because the automation's on this side. So what we do need to do is bust these two down and come in here again. Just good. That's why I left that liquid there, because I knew something would be adjustments. This is why you test things. This is why you test things. Alright, I might adjust that round like that instead then, because that'll look better. And then we can bridge from there to there. It means we can use all the tiles then. Yeah. We separate that and we use a bridge. Yeah, we can use all the tiles, I think. Probably. Bridge there. Hopefully. That goes like so. What did I make that out of? Conveyor bridge steel. Good, good, good. Priority 9. Sweep. Come on, please. Leave that liquid there. Good job we've still got 34.4 to go. Otherwise, that would be a problem. Where the heck is she? Where gone? You got lost. Not in there. Ellie? Where are you? Ellie's gone missing. MIA. Where'd she go? Oh, she's in here. What you doing, Ellie? Ellie? Don't do that yet. Go do that. And then that must be the last job on the map. Ah, I couldn't find her then. I thought she'd gone lost. Right, now you got to do that. There's a bit of steel there to do it with, so that's good. No, come back and build it, will it? Oh, she's probably getting some more materials. There probably wasn't enough there. Yeah, there's a bit of steel there. Go and use that. Could have put a fire pole in, couldn't I? Oh well. Come on, build it up. To the end. there and there, please. Build those. The obsidian was right there. You didn't have to go anywhere to get it. Oh, she's going to get sand. Sand is more important to you peoples. Right, now that should have a direction and should flow correctly. And it should be ejected. What is that set to? Oh, okay. Well, the data banks are now out of the system. Plop. They're in the soup. Excellent. Well, they went the correct way round now. And that means we're also using every square that we, apart from the one right by the volcano. We're using every tile we can. Right. Okay. Let's stop this pump now. Stop. Stop. Pumping, pump. You can have a break. Have a break for a little while. Have a break. That will now flow over there. Now I want to stop that from doing that. It's got to come down here instead. On the overwrites, I would like that to be, yeah, you can make that out of igneous if you wish. That could be igneous. And I'd like to also, yeah, any of that. Oh, that one. That one. So that one isn't doing anything. Okay, good. Right. Oh, we also need some down here, don't we? Steel. Have we got enough steel for this? I think we can put a piece there and a piece there. And then we're kind of out of materials at this point. Yep. Do all of that. Do all of that. All of that. When you wake up, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't care. Just do stuff. Okay. I'm going to still keep this kind of liquid lock there. Yeah, I didn't expect her to go in there and start analysing that. But if we brought this ladder down to here, we could mop up some of this. We could put a plumbing bottle emptier into this room. Boom. We have the materials. It's granite anyway, so whatever. We'll bust that tile. When we do, this will equalise pressure, so this will not vent again until we've finished this. So I don't want to do that until I've got a liquid I can put there. This temperature's gone down quite a lot, but it's still hot enough to sort of keep that a liquid. It just needs a little splash of some kind of liquid there. It doesn't have to be much. So if we could bring this... Now, I don't want to make it out of obsidian, do I? Well, I do, because it's probably going to melt. We're not planning on taking the rocket off just yet. What have we got access to? What can we use? Sandstone, granite. We use that. We're just coming down as far as there. And then we're going to mop some of this phosphorus liquid up. Priority, mop on a 9. Mop. They don't do that just yet. There's more important jobs to do first. But once you do get in there, you've got to mop it quick, because if that cools down too much, it's going to turn into a solid. Don't want it to. I want it to stay in liquid form. Which means that can be put down to a 6 to be the final job done. All of this needs to be sorted out. Yeah, this is now running through the aqua tuner, and it's not getting cooled. Yeah, I definitely want to overwrite all these pipes that are not. Yeah, see, we're using too much igneous. Let me dig some more igneous out, please. Dig. Dig that patch, whatever you can reach there. Is there any more igneous up here to dig out? Bit of granny granite there. That tree's going nuts, I can hear it. Hi tree, enjoying your lunch? Tree is always enjoying his lunch. Right. So can we get this? I don't know if we produce enough power to do this, but if it's above 35 degrees, I want you to cool it. That will start cooling down this liquid, which is now coming out at 22.7 degrees. It will be averaged with what's in here, so that will very slowly draw this temperature down. Slowly and surely. When that temperature gets to an average of below 35, should be cool enough to start the mushrooms growing. Don't know how much power we've got on the idea of running this aqua tuner. Yeah, it's connected to these two batteries, so we need to set that to sort of like 90 copy settings. That one's not even. But that'll make that kick in. I don't think it can run. I don't think we can provide it with enough power. That means we definitely need another solar panel or several. At least during the day we can be making some power. So obviously we can't come too close to that, but we can run a power wire over it. Or we could just stick another one of these right here. Oh, it might melt. It might be too close to the thing, but it didn't. It has got to go. I was also trying to prevent like running across the top. We can always build this wall up, I suppose, to prevent that. Any hot gases should have to go into the vacuum of space, so hopefully they won't melt it. Might have to be moved along a couple. I hope not. I hope not. Priority, that can be very low. I don't. But if this thing can run enough power just to keep this going. Yeah, it keeps running out of power. We can't produce enough with just one hydrogen generator. We need a second one. We got enough gas. Tons of gas. And we got a second hydrogen vent over here we could be using. We could just, instead of pumping that over to here, we could just have another system with another hydrogen generator. That might actually be a better plan. As this starts coming back at a better temperature, this won't have to run as much anyway. Also, these pipes need to be like insulated pipes, so it's not losing too much of its chill into the ambient room. Also want to snip that now. That can be snipped off and that can be connected in. There we go. Beautiful. I like this system. It looks nice. So I'll keep that in for a little while longer just in case things go pear-shaped. This water should be being heated up. We won't drop any resin in there until that's like really hot. That's got steam in it. Otherwise it'll just sit there, absorbing temperatures. Ellie is just running around, making pipes and things everywhere. As and when she gets the chance, makes a pipe, material drops out of it, she grabs the material and uses that to make another pipe. Well, we finally got there. Oh, this poor balm lily is... hey, we've made an everlasting high pressure. Yeah, look at that. Trapped a little bit of oxygen or carbon dioxide or something in there. bit of chlorine gas, and it's created kind of like this pouring effect. Wonder if that would be like an infinite storage. No, it keeps going down, doesn't it? No, hang on. Right, stop now. Aw. Sometimes you get planets that do that. Had that water planet we landed on where we got the graphite from. Didn't that cause infinite storage loops before? Right, so if she can build this bit of pipe, then we can dig down here and mop up some of this phosphorus, hopefully before it cools down too much. And we can put some liquid phosphorus in this room, and hopefully it won't solidify because it'll be too bloody hot. And while we're in there, ventilation. Well, yeah, while we're in there, I need to attach to this from the other one. I wanted a pipe along here that I couldn't kind of add. So we definitely want to kind of, while we've got the chance, add a pipe along here, going into there, with a gas bridge over there. That way, this one can pump into there, and we can also make another similar system to this over here and pump that into the same room. I think it would probably be a lot easier to use the same room instead of making another one. Yeah, that seems like a daft idea. But that is now 3 hours. I am horse. I thought he was a human. No, I'm a horse. No. My throat doesn't know whether to speak or to just croak at this point. So I will say thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this later on YouTube, feel free to drop a like, maybe a subscribe if you could. That'd be great. And if you're watching this on VODs later on, hi, hello. Enjoy me live next time. That would be great too. Feel free to drop a follow, and I will catch you all later. Cheers. See you, Stomp.